Very good morning to one and all present there. Myself, Dr. NIDHI Pandey. I am from India and I am going to present my research paper on role of forensic science with a special reference to rape cases. Role of forensic science in criminal investigation with a special reference to rape cases. As we all know that rape is one of the most frequent and violent crime, and it has been observed that this heinous crime mostly goes either unreported or undetected. In rape matters, crime investigation authorities have a very heavy responsibility to bring them justice and put the accused behind the bar. Rape investigations required a careful and proper analysis so that adequate result could be present. As per the Indian Evidence Act, forensic report is considered as reliable proof given by the expert. So, rational is the rate of sexual assault case in India and all over the world are being increased day by day. It is a matter of high concern not only for India but whole world. Although we have lots of laws and legislation, still women remain unsafe. Though immediately after Nirbhaya incident, laws were amended, but the changes that were made for such cases were not satisfactory. The study will find out whether the use of forensic science will helpful in criminal investigation or not. My research problem is, although we have lots of laws and legislation, still women remain unsafe. Why? What are the legal and judicial intricacies due to which women can't get justice? My objective of the studies, my primary objective is to understand the role of forensic science in criminal investigation, and my secondary objective is to understand factor responsible for low conviction rate in India. I have chosen null hypothesis, and the study was exploratory in nature and empirical analysis was used to validate the hypothesis frame for attaining the objective of this study. My research design population of the study is police, advocates, public prosecutors, judges, professors, scholars, and students of law fraternity of Gwalior and Chambal region. Sample size, the sample consider of 285 respondent and sampling element, individual respondent of Gwalior and Chambal region. Sampling technique, non-parametric judgmental sampling I have used for this research work. Tool used for data collection is self-designed questionnaire was used on Likert type 1 to 5 scale, where 1 is stand for strongly disagree and 5 is stand for strongly agree. Tools used for data analysis, frequency distribution and scale explanation tool is used for analysis data. Result found as under. First question I have asked that do you agree that majority of the cases of sexual assault case either go undetected or unconvicted? Then 45.96% was strongly agree. Then I asked, do you agree that due to lack of scientific awareness and knowledge, the end result of sexual assault cases either justice hurried and justice worried on justice delayed is denied is justice delayed. To the victim, 42.96% were strongly agree. Then I asked, do you agree that extra efforts of interest on path of forensic pathologists can only solve these kind of cases? Then 35.44% were strongly agree. Next, I asked, does scientific investigation provide assistance to judiciary? Then 40.70% are strongly agree. I ask, do you agree that women suffer the most because they are biologically weaker than the men? Then 42.46% were strongly agree. Do you agree diminution of moral values have resulted in raise of sexual cases? Then 38.95% were strongly agree. Then I ask, do you agree that there is a communication gap between different investigation agencies? They don't have enough coordination and cooperation. Then 35.44% were agree. Do you agree that the number of conviction will increase, the number of sexual assault case will decrease? Then 35.44% were agree, strongly agree. Then I ask them, do you agree that women are exploited due to gender inequality? Then mostly 35.44% were strongly disagree. Then I ask, do you agree that male-dominated society has set narrative against women as exploitation and violation destined to them? Then 45.96% were strongly agree. Then again, I ask them, do you agree that government has taken solid action against sexual assault cases? Then only 35.44% were strongly agree. Other one is said, in the name of action, only formalities has been done by the government side. Then I ask them, do you agree that education and employment to women will curb sexual assault cases? Then 45.96% were strongly agree, and they accept that yes, education is a tool which we can empower our women. Then I agree, do you agree that there need a change in the mindset of the society? 35.44% were strongly agree. So completely, I asked them a lot of questions, 17 questions. Then I find, although with Criminal Amendment Act 2013, law has taken a quantum of jump to include many affairs under its concept, but the question has been stand up whether the act has sufficient right to become an effective and legislation. Effectiveness of the legislation can be measured by the crime and control ratio of a particular phase of time. Investigation officers are not equipped and trained with the latest science and technology. Improper collection and preservation of physical evidence are also lack. Experts involved in the forensic laboratories are not having updated knowledge or recent changes and inclusion in the technology advancement. Lack of dedication and devotion, cooperation and coordination amongst the investigation agency is also one of the facts why women can't get justice. Lack of the number of DNA labs at reasonable level is also a shortcoming. Shortcoming of the forensic staff is also a major factor. Forensic laboratories have the lack of advanced tools and technology. Advocate taking unreasonable time for filling replies and counters. In comparison to number of dispute, there are lack number of courts and judges, and the government is not that much concerned. In the name of action, only formalities have been done. So these are my finding, and I already review some scholars research that J Lakshmi Charan 2023 has discussed on the different type of cases studied, rape and murder committed against women. Author has pointed out that lack of coordination and cooperation among the investigating officer is the main cause of the undetection and case goes unreported. And Pathak 2019 Forensic Science and Criminal Investigation. I also study role of forensic science in criminal investigation, admissibility in Indian legal system and future perspective, and Rana, use of forensic science in investigation of crime, a critical legal study. Tasha and Menkar has focused on the various issues related to prevention, investigation, prosecution, and punishment of sexual assault by law. Kumari Seva has attempted to present the current scenario of sexual violence against women in India. According to the author, there are inherent challenges to the field of technology. I also studied some landmark judgment like D.K. Basu versus State of West Bengal, Dhananjay Chatterjee versus State of West Bengal, Priya Darshni Mutto rape cases and murder case, Anshu Murthy Shinde case, Vishakha versus State of NCT Delhi, Nashima and Anwar latest case I also studied. And there are some legal provision related with my research are section 164A of CRPC 1973, section 53A CRPC 1973, section 293 CRPC, section 45 of Indian Evidence Act deals with experts' opinion, but the admissibility of such evidence depend upon various factors such as adopted techniques, accuracy of result after representative tests, careful sample handling throughout the process. Section 73 of Indian Evidence Act empower the court may compel any person to proceed fingerprints, handwriting or signature or comparison. My conclusion is forensic science is undoubtedly one of the crucial and vital aspects to ensure the administration of justice in the rape matters. The forensic science and medical evidence collaboration in determining the evidence and analyzing the situation is of paramount importance. Forensic science provide undoubtedly speedy justice to rape victim and also enable the court of law to reach the finding with the principle of natural justice. It is considered that forensic evidence follows a positive approach towards the administration of justice, and there is no chance that the innocent get punished. Extra efforts of interest on part of forensic pathologists can only solve these cases. Therefore, time to time training should be provided to them so that they become equipped and trained with the latest science and technologies. DNA facilities should be provided at regional level also so that unwanted delay can be eliminated. The modern and advanced technology with tools and techniques should be provided at each regional forensic laboratory and also made them aware and trained with the advancement of tools and techniques. So I conclude myself. Thank you very much for patience listening. I also thanks to Global Conference Authorities and Organizing Committee. Thank you for giving me such a wonderful opportunities.
Thank you so much, ma'am.